What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Okay, I hope this is a group. Making their debut on the channel tonight! We have Nergard. Yes, indeed. How about that? Nergard making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Richard, and Richard wanted to see me react to this song by Nergard called Carry Me. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hang on, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nergard Music, okay? And the video has 3,530 views. It's not gonna get you there, sorry. Look, I'm sure the song is fine, I'm sure the video is fine, I'm sure everything's just fine. I'm just saying 3,530 views and it's not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Nergard, carry me. That's all I got. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Ett starkt väder ska lägga sig i munnen och ska förströda så som en vädervirvel.
Now is the time for a chance to rewind all your days and witness the end of an era. Crawling through the night, caught in visions of fright so alone. Keep crawling towards a conclusion. Drifting through time, distant dreams haunt your mind when you try to clear all the shadows away. The story has been told, but yet it unfolds. Now you're gone. I'm calling for you. Don't leave me without a sign. Softly speak to my troubled mind. Carry me across the sea tonight. Keep me from waiting endlessly, so patiently I try. Hold my forever so far away, young pawn led astray by the wide inferno that tears him to pieces. Withering lights in a blizzard of cries, he goes on to the wild. A line in the stream by the end of his dream to hold on to guide him and help him let go. My only wish is for you to find peace. May you rest and find silence amidst those you love. Carry me across the sea tonight.
Sounds like we got a guitar solo. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, I want to be very clear that when I start talking about the song, I don't hear them doing anything wrong, okay? Everything they're doing sounds fine. Everything they're doing sounds good. So I'm not going to be sitting here and saying something. I really don't want people to listen to what I'm saying and go, oh, he's attacking them. Oh, he's criticizing their technique, or he thinks that they sound bad. Or, no, I don't. No, I don't. You'll never hear me say any of those things, okay? Now, having said that, I have heard other bands that sound like this on this channel, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you folks, they did it better, okay? That's not to say that this band is doing a bad job, okay? I really need to drive that point home. They're not doing anything wrong, okay? But I have heard other bands like Epica, like Nightwish, like Within Temptation, like Unleash the Archers. I've heard other bands take this approach, this style of music, and they've done it better, okay? That's not to say that this band's doing a poor job or doing a bad job. The vocalist, she's doing a fine job. She sounds really good. I've heard other female vocalists in other bands that have this style of music that sang better than her, okay? Not that she's doing a bad job. I've heard other female vocalists sing better, okay? Am I going to sit here and say this is impressive? No, I can't, because I've heard others do it better. But they're doing a fine job, okay? I'm not hearing anything that sounds bad. I'm not hearing anything that sounds, sour or out of place or cringeworthy or anything like that. No. Don't get it twisted, okay? That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I've heard it better from other bands, but they're doing a fine job, okay? Let's hear this guitar solo, if it is a guitar solo. Hopefully I'm right about that.
Chance to embrace the last touch of life.
Cool. Yeah. Not a whole lot to talk about, if I'm being honest. Not really. Not from a musicianship standpoint, anyway. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nergard with Carry Me. This was a request from Richard. Okay, didn't really have to think very long because, to be perfectly honest with you folks, there really is not a lot to think about. There really is not a lot to talk about, so this is probably going to be a pretty short review. So let's get to it. Out of a possible 5 stars, I am going to give that 4 stars. Yep, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Everything sounded really good. Everything sounded really good. I didn't have any problem with anything I heard. The chordal progression made perfect sense. The song structure, how the song was structured, had no issue with that whatsoever. I thought it was kind of interesting having a chorus 1 and then a chorus 2. I thought that was pretty interesting. You don't hear that too often. The chordal progression, like I said, made sense. Melodic lines made sense. The counter melodics and harmonic lines all made sense. The guitar solo was nice. I liked the guitar solo, not overly done, but definitely drove the point home and showed off some really nice technique while doing it. And I like the fact that it wasn't too long. I've seen, especially in bands like this, I've seen guitar solos go on for just way too long, and it's a bit of an overkill. Let's see, what else? Vocally, I think the vocalist, I think she did a fine job. I got no issue with anything that she did. Her tone sounded really nice. Pitch sounded really good. Her projection, her power, her delivery all sounded fine. Diction, vowel formation, her clarity, I had no issue with that whatsoever. The keyboard usage did its job, filling out the sound. Got no problem with that. The drumming was very appropriate. Came up with a nice pattern for the style of song. No, everything across the board sounded just fine. I have no problem with it. All I'm going to say is this, and I said this during the course of the reaction, if you're going to ask me, does this deserve 5 stars? I'm going to tell you flat out, no, it does not deserve 5 stars. I've heard other bands that play a similar style of music to this with, other members, other vocalists, other guitar players, not going to mention any names, but I've heard, not at least not band members, but I'll mention the names of the bands like Epica, bands like Nightwish, bands like Release the Archer or Unleash the Archers, bands like Within Temptation, bands like Evanescence, who have a style of music like this, and in my personal opinion, honestly, I think they do it better. I think they do it more impressively. I think they do it bigger and grander, and as a result, it ends up being more impressive than this. Does that mean that this band did a bad job? No, not at all. I think they did a really good job, which is why they're getting 4 stars. I think they did a fine job with what they have. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I mean, if you're talking about comparisons, I'm sorry, but there are other bands that have done it better. So 4 out of 5 stars, though, it's still, it's up there, man. It's definitely up there. I would definitely say it's a really good song. I don't know if I would say great, but yeah, really good, without question. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that rating, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 4 out of 5 stars, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.